All right, today I'll be showing you some nice progress that I've made on the right-hand drive Corolla. So if you haven't known about this car, this is a 1988 right-hand drive Corolla. It was just a shell, and essentially I took a 4AGE engine, a small part one from a GTS, this is not the GTS, but a different GTS, and swapped it straight in. So right now I'm kind of getting it to run. I finally got this engine to actually start, so I'm really hyped. However, it doesn't stay running. Why it doesn't stay running? I have two guesses. One, for sure it's fuel. I gotta see if the fuel filter down there is bad, so hopefully it's like clogged, and maybe I'm gonna break the bolt loose under it and see if fuel spews out. If it does, that's awesome, it's just a filter. If not, I'm thinking it's actually the pump. So I've been like soaking it with penetrating oil, the bolts and everything, because I really don't think the bolts to the pump are gonna come out, but fingers crossed. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on starting wise. So while I do that and let it soak in penetrating oil and all that stuff, let it do its magic, I've been doing a few other things to get this thing going, because even when it starts and runs, I need it assembled. So this is the wiring situation. So like my awesome seat right here. So pretty much the wiring situation, it's pretty straightforward, but what's going on is I have to extend a couple wires. Now, first being is I installed a JDM ignition switch because my USDM one does not fit. I put the cylinder key from my USDM one, put it in, and then this is the USDM one. Main reason I put the USDM one is because the USDM one, this electrical, the electrical fits my wiring. All this wiring is from a USDM GTS, so I have to get USDM stuff. This ignition switch, although it's JDM, this is a USDM electrical connector that goes to the back of it, so it bolts straight up. So this is technically USDM, this is USDM, and I got basically these two connectors. These need to go all the way to here, and it doesn't extend because this is meant for USDM cars. So what I'm going to have to do is extend all these wires, make it come forward over here, and let it tuck in nice into the dash. Yeah, when it comes to wiring, that's what's going on. This almost didn't fit, but thankfully these two bolts lined up, and it bolted straight up. These obviously don't, but hey, look how tight it is. So pretty tight as it is. The next small issue that I don't have to worry about yet, but I'm going to get it fixed. It's really easy. I just don't have some extension cords to get the ankle grinder in here, but I gotta cut a slit right here. You know why? Because when you put it into first, it binds up against this. You know why that is? This is a short shifter. A lot of these short shifters don't match up exactly, so what ends up happening is if some people run spacers, so they'll put a bunch of spacer under here, it raises it a bit, and then it won't hit this metal piece. Or you could cut it. That's generally what a lot of people do. They end up cutting, a bumper right here, a little circle right here. So that's essentially what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this a little bit so it doesn't bind. Worst case scenario, I'll just put some spacers. But yeah, this is a short shifter, so that's pretty cool. Really cool that this came with one. These are the very crappy seats that I got with the right-hand drive Corolla. It's not staying in this car. I just want it installed so the car doesn't look so messy, and it's bothering me, and I could take a seat if I really wanted to. Just organizing the car a little bit. Just painted this city black. The reason why I don't want to install the seats that are for this car, for one, they're in my storage unit, and two, I don't want to put everything in and then I got to take it out. You know what I mean? So, because I'm still messing with this wiring and I still got to extend it, so I need the carpet out. But once I'm done extending this wiring, then I could start putting the carpet in. Then I could put the axle seats that are going in this. Those are the door trims that are staying on this car, but these aren't the seats that are staying in this car. Basically, the seats are kind of this trim color or cloth color. So it's not going to be this ugly. This was a red, but they painted it black, so it kind of looks like it's dirty, but it's actually. And then, of course, I have the red headliner. I'm going to put my gray. I was going to put my gray GTS headliner, but I think I might just keep this one for now. This is my 11 steering wheel that came with my GTS that's over there. So it kind of shoots it nicely. So when I have to move the car, I kind of, just put this bad boy on. My buddy from Good Enough Motorsports, if you saw my other video, he gave me this beautiful Momo steering wheel, authentic as hell. So, but I can't run this yet because I don't have a adapter, and your boy doesn't have money right now. So this will go on once the car is actually running and driving. So for now, the 11 steering wheel stays on, no big deal. Anyway, when this one goes on, I'm gonna get this one reupholstered, because I want this on the car later on anyway, but I'm gonna get it reupholstered. So Anyway, and I got to redo the dash. There's a lot of things I got to do, but my main focus right now is getting it to, it starts, but getting it to run. And then once it's running, then I could put everything together. But while I'm letting the penetrating oil do its thing and I gather up some more money, I'm just going to be extending the wires pretty much like I did here. This is how I extended the cluster. So oh crap. So the cluster fits all the way over here. And stuff like that. I can't really you know what I mean. Because like I said, everything in this is USDM, but this is a JDM dash, and the steering wheel is actually on this side. So all my USDM parts do not fit in a JDM thing, you know, so it's kind of making my job a lot not so easy. So, yeah, so we'll make it work. But besides all that, once I get the starting and running issue good and wiring good, then I could put all of it completely together. The interior, the carpet, the seats, you know, and then, yeah, then it's good. Pretty much all I'll be doing next is just installing the axles, making sure the brakes are good. And then, yeah, this car is pretty much ready to drive. It's honestly, it's not that far. It's just, you know, life happens and I get lazy and I never end up doing work to it. So, oh man, look how beautiful this car is. So I can't wait to get this car on the road soon. Before I get this on the road, as you can see, this rotted out fender. If anyone wants to sell me another one, if not, it's all good. I'm going to make a fiberglass version of this fender somehow. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make something happen, or I'll take this fender, I mean the other side fender from this GTS, make a fiberglass version of this, and then put it over there. I don't know. I'm saying these things, but it's a lot harder to do, so we'll see. But yeah, this is kind of all the updates on the right-hand drive Corolla. Really fun, having the time of my life with it. So the more progress I made, the more motivating it is to get on the road. So hopefully we'll see what happens, but you guys will find out next time. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to see more A92 content like this, be sure to subscribe. We are going to do more lives. Check out those lives. I'll try to announce it more ahead of time, but you know how that goes. I'll catch you guys in the next time.